and welcome to our show, 60 Seconds with Sergio. I am your host, Sergio Cabanas, attorney at law here in Florida. Thank you for joining me today. Today's question is, Sergio, I'm attending a mediation in a divorce or family law case, and I want to make sure I could do everything I can to win at this mediation. What can I do? What's your best advice? Well, first let's be clear on what a mediation is. A mediation is basically a meeting where all the parties get together with an independent, supposedly impartial third party known as a mediator, and we get together to negotiate the possibilities of settling your case without ongoing litigation. Now that we realize how a mediation actually works, you should understand that you should not view a mediation as a competition that you can either win or lose, especially in a family law case. Instead, you should view the mediation as a means of achieving the best results possible for you. So, there are 7 tips that can help you maximize your chances of reaching the best results possible. Tip number 1. You can prepare the mediation by understanding how the process works. Now, there are a lot of resources available anywhere, in the internet, library, you name it, including additional videos that I've created right here. All of this information can provide more information and details about the mediation process. The more you know, the better you can prepare. Tip number 2. Understand the legal issues in your case and the likely outcomes of these issues if the case were to go to trial. For example, if you're in a divorce case, understand the issues that have to be negotiated, such as, for example, splitting up the marital assets. And also understand the likely outcome of those issues if the case were to go to trial. Now, there's no way to predict with absolute certainty how a judge would rule on any given issues. However, you can understand the probabilities of success on that issue if the case were to go to trial. Tip number 3. So, as you identify these issues and determine the probabilities of success, decide which issues are important to you and decide the parameters of what you're willing to accept. So, let's use the division of marital assets in a divorce case as an example again. Review the potential issues involving the division of marital assets and the likely outcomes if the case were to go to trial and the judge decides. Then you can decide what you're willing to accept, keeping in mind the probabilities of success if the case were to go to trial. So, tip number 4. Do not offer your bottom line at the start of your negotiations at a mediation. Depending on the situation, you should start negotiating by asking for more than what you're willing to accept. This will give you more room to negotiate, and you may end up with a better result than what you were willing to accept. Tip number 5. Try to decide which issues are important to the other party and the issues are important to you. Consider ways to offer whatever is important to the other side in exchange for getting what you want. Tip number 6. Be flexible. Be open to creative ideas and alternatives during the mediation. The mediator or the other party may present some scenarios that you might be willing to accept. Be open-minded. Just don't go in set on your ways. You'll be surprised you may achieve a better result with alternative solutions. And finally, we get to tip number 7. Consult with an attorney who can help you with this analysis to prepare for mediation. Keep in mind that every good athlete uses a good coach before playing their sport. A similar idea applies here. Consult with a knowledgeable attorney who can coach you through this process so that you can achieve the best results possible in your mediation. So, again, don't think of a mediation as a way to win or lose, but rather as a means to negotiate your objectives to the extent possible. I hope this short video provided you with some guidance about how you can win at the game of mediation by achieving your goals to the extent possible. Thank you again for joining me today, and as always, stay informed so you can stay strong.